Hello everyone, and today we have a fascinating topic. We're going to talk about hierarchy of needs and our values. As a part of stress management and lifestyle medicine, hierarchy of needs and our values is the core and is the base of our health. Because we need to know where we're standing. We need to know if our basic needs are covered. We need to know where to start first. Of course, our health, and we know sometimes where is the issue, but we need to go deep inside and get much deeper roots, mainly if you're talking about stress management. Stress, I would say, is pandemic of stress nowadays. Humans can't cope with stress. We can't live anymore like that. We have insomnia, they have parasomnias, we have obesity, and so many different diseases. And 90% of healthcare questions that people come to healthcare professionals actually might be avoided if you're gonna do the proper research and amend our lifestyles. A lot of medical conditions, a lot of money might be saved simply spending the time of learning, understanding yourself, your family, your loved ones, tidy up your life. It might take you years to do so, and then you will see incredible improvement in your health, well-being, and general life. We wouldn't have our choices. So as healthcare professional, I also can say there is no choice apart to change ourselves and change society slowly. It will be a long process, but we have to do it. And this is our new mission of all healthcare professionals, to be united and help everyone to live by your values and live by your needs. So, you probably overheard from school about Maslow hierarchy of needs. So it's like the hierarchy of the more basic things, and then it's getting more and more important. And where it's come from? Basic, like physiological needs: safety, love, belongings, esteem, self-esteem, and self-actualization. And I can tell we can't jump from lower part to high. We need to go up step by step. I want you to test yourself, to be honest as possible about your situation right now. How do you feel? And I'm going to be with you and I'm going to do this test together. So I'm going to read you some questions, and I want you to rank each question. 1 mean not true at all, 1 point, 2 slightly true, 3 moderately true, 4 mostly true, and 5 completely true. So with different words, you agree or disagree. You fully agree is 5, you fully disagree 1, average 3. But try to avoid average. Averages mean you have lack of information. So average, just try to be a little bit more precise. Try to avoid 3. Yeah, so occasionally you absolutely don't care about for example, it's against your values, then yeah, that's fine, leave it 3. You don't care. Hear that? Okay. We'll start with basic psychological needs and record them. Yeah, physiological needs, safety, all the hierarchy, and because after that you're going to count your points and you're going to see where you start and what needs to be improved. So physiological needs: I have access to enough nutrition, food every day. In your opinion, do you think your food might be an issue? Do you struggle with a good food and good quality of food? And do you think it's nutrition and food is not an issue? So 5 is absolutely fine. You have access, it's good. 3, not sure, or you don't care. Or 3, you think is bad. Second question: I sleep well and I feel rested most days. So that means you don't see any concern about your sleeping patterns. You have a shelter, you have a home, you're not stressed enough, and you think you're actually sleeping is good enough. I have a safe and stable place to live. So you're not worried about you might be kicked out from your house, or you're in some sort of investigation or something, you need to leave the home and you're worried where you'll be, or you have children and you're worried about where you'll be tomorrow. So you don't have any living space issues or problems. And last question: I stay physically healthy or take steps to care for my health. So that means you're physically active, you reasonably making reasonable steps to be active, you look after yourself, you go to the gym or you're walking, you exercise, you practice mindfulness, you do some sort of physical activity to look after your health. So record them, answers, and later combine the numbers. How many numbers you got from the basic, the most essentials, this more essential. Now we're talking to safety needs. Question: I feel physically safe in my daily environment. That means you don't feel frightened. There is no exterior danger. For example, you're not working in a very, very dangerous environment that you're risking your life every single day. Or you feel frightened or super distressed at your workplace. And you feel really unsafe. You need to go through the cycle day-to-day basis. Another question. I have financial stability or a plan for financial security. So you know you're not full of debts, you're okay, you're under control, you know that you have money for tomorrow, you have a little bit of savings, and the money actually not such a big concern for you at the moment. Question number 3 from safety needs. I feel emotionally safe in my relationships. How secure and how safe you feel in your relationships with your loved ones, with family members. Do you feel frightened, abused, or insecure? Emotional needs, very important. So be honest with yourself. What is your family status, or what is your family environment? Are you lonely? You can talk to someone in regular basis? Do you feel safe that your emotional needs, the same as the food, are met? So, and the last question from safety needs is, my routines give me a sense of predictability and control. That means you have agenda of the day. You plan in your life. You know what tomorrow expect. You're quite controlling and under control of your own life. So now we're going to love and belongings. This is already, we're going higher, the tier number 3. Question is, I feel accepted and supported by people close to me. So remember, I talked in one video about the 5 closest people. Then we're talking about 15 and 50 people. So these 5 and 15 people, do you feel support from them? If you're in trouble, or you in tears and you have tragedies happening in the life, sometimes you have health issue, or you want to talk to someone, are you supported by your loved ones? Do you have these people, this community, these friends who you know you can call them and always give you kind words or will be with you? So another question. I have regular meaningful interactions with others. Do you have someone you can talk with about meaningful things, about future, without doubting that somebody will hurt you back or use information against you? And you do it on a regular basis. So you have somebody to talk about your intellectual level, to discuss something important, what's going on in your life. So, next question. I feel a sense of belongings in community, group, or social circle. So, do you have any activities, what you do in your life, but you know I'm helping others to improve their life, or I do something meaningful for my values? So I feel I'm really worthy person. I think I'm helping people, I'm supporting them, I'm kind, I'm really worthy. I will be for my friends whoever they needs me the most. So I feel served, I feel needed. And the last one, I give and receive love or care in my life. So love and care, you feel loved and you do give your love back. So love and belonging is very important. It's a very important part of the values we're going to test a little bit later on. So now we're going to move into next step. And there's a self-esteem and needs. Esteem is I, it's me, is all about our ego. It's about the person who we are and how we're projecting ourselves. So we have never test about self-esteem, and if you suffer from self-esteem, this is area you have to work on. But now let's talk about simple hierarchy of needs. Self-esteem is essential part of our life, and we need to test it as well. So, question: I feel confident in my abilities and my skills. So you know you're a good specialist. You know you do things. You try to do your best. And you're confident about yourself, about your knowledge, about things. So if you're really confident, give a 5. If you're not very confident, or you feel self-esteem need improvement, just be realistic, be practical. Yeah. So don't lie yourself. Be honest, because you need it the most. I receive recognition or appreciation for my efforts. So when you do your best at work, at house, with your friends or family, they notice you and you feel appreciated. So people see you have this communication with others. They value you, they notice you, and they acknowledge you that you are valuable. It's very important for all of us. So to see and to get this feedback from others, and when you do the best and people notice that. I feel respected by others. So respect as well, others, and probably here we might interpret it differently. Do you feel on society where you are in a community or within the family that you get respected, that your boundaries get respected, that you're not a doormat, if you like? Then you're doing the people and they respect you back, they respect your dignity, they respect your values, respect your space, respect you as a person. So 5 if yes, or 1 if you struggle, and this is a point for improvement. So then I have goals and feel proud when I accomplish them. So goals, that mean you have clear goals and you constantly putting in the front of you and getting them, and you know you're capable to get there, and you will finish, you will get to the end. It's very important to know I can do it, but you put realistic goals. Yeah, so that you're quiet, know and self-confident in yourself, and what I'm doing is the right thing, and I will get there. So how many points you get there? And now self-actualization. Self-actualization is values. I feel I'm living in alignment with my values and purpose. So here, a lot of people don't know the values. And a lot of people don't know the purpose, why they're living, and what for they're living. Self-actualization is the highest hierarchy and highest point that not everyone gets in there. Don't try to get and live by your values or find the purpose of your life if you're struggling with your basic needs. We need to start with lowest and grow gradually with all your fears and improve all areas. So here, if you don't know your values, you're not confident about your values, you're not sure about your purpose, you must struggle. But don't worry, because this is something we're getting with age. The older they get, closer we get into self-actualization. Don't expect is as one girl, a lot of people never get to this state or never experience the state of self-actualization that they reach the highest point in their life. Don't rush them. Just say yes or no and rank what do you think about it, because it's a huge journey and a lot of philosophy involved in that. Next question. I engage in activities that help me grow personally. So here is more about values, what you live in based on your values, but you grow personally. Might be you're religious, you're spending the time to cultivate culture. You might be live by, I don't know, so many different things you truly believe, but you're driven by values. We're going to talk about the values next test because that's important. Hierarchy of needs based off your needs and your values. So we need to know them, we need to test them. I express my creativity, ideas, or inner self regularly. So you declare you're not shy. You declaring your needs. You declaring your ideas. You're showing your creativity. You're showing yourself, and you're not shy about it. So you don't need to pretend somebody else. You are the way you are, with your values and with your own journey. And you declare it. You regularly, not ashamed of this, you clearly say, you keep your boundaries, saying, no, that's me. That's my interest. This is where I need and this is where I'm headed to. So please don't disturb me. You might come with me with my journey. If not, you're fine to go. So it's very important how you feel. Are you confident about it or not? And I feel I'm becoming the person I mean to be. So every single day, they probably need to say, have you done anything today? Something that I'm turning into the person I want to be. Is my day today was meaningful? What did I learn? So that's my values. That's my goal. That's my journey. So I know I'm going there. What I'm done today to get where I'm headed to. So if you know that you plan your day, you planned your life with meanings, then it's great. If not, you know this is area of improvement. So now is the time to reflect. Of course, reflection is not online. You have to take your time. You probably may pause and listen to this test again and again. You can think about it. You can dream about it. Spend the night, days, or even weeks, or even go somewhere to be alone to think about it, because it's your life. Nobody knows better than you. Nobody will be able to help you. No psychologist, no psychiatrist, because it's really individual. It belongs to you. So rate again every single question. Be honest to yourself. Honesty here needs only to you. Don't lie yourself. Just be open. Even if you don't like what you see, go for it, even if it's painful. Add all the scores in each section. So in all this hierarchy of needs, rank it. Where is the best situation and where is the worst? So how we understand, if you collected in each questions, in each hierarchy 16 to 20, that means your need is well met. So this means you're controlling quite nicely, you're growing quite nicely, going up, and there is no concern. Just carry on with your journey. You're on the right path. If you collected around from 11 to 15 points, this needs some modification. So the questions then you answer lower. That means something going there. So you need to work on it, reflect it, and to make the plan how you can improve it. And 6 from 10 is even lower grades. You have few unmet conditions that contribute to your stress. So that means if you in some area corrected from 6 to 10 points, that definitely will be source of your stress. It's too low. A lot of things not met. You will worry unconsciously. You might even don't know where the stress comes from, but unconsciously your mind will think about it at all time, and you will be stressed eventually. As the stress will bring you a lot of metabolic health issues and health issues. And if you collect 0 to 5, so the needs are largely unmet and definitely affecting your well-being and others. So here you need to understand it's not only worried it will be about you, it will be as well about others, because probably that will be a lot of distress around. So it's very important, probably, if you feel that you can't cope by yourself, talk to your friend, speak to your friend, to members of your families, or even if you feel lost, find a professional help and speak to a therapist. Psychotherapy help here really a lot, and is a basic for the stress management. Don't think that you can fix something in one go if your basic essential needs are not met. So now we move into values. Values, when you live by values and when values are clear, decisions are easy. You say, what is name? Because where you know what you're living for, what's your drives, it's easy. You're not thinking about it. You know this is what you want. So that's why it's so important to understand what do you want. And values varies so much, depends on the people. So if you can't list your values right now, we're going to do the test. So it'll be 10 questions, and each question have 3 questions in there. Again, so mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to read your question again, and you're again going to mark you from 1 to 5. So it's easy. 5 is mean exactly like me. So, oh my God, that's definitely 100% me. 4, somewhat like me. 3 is neither. 2, somewhat not like me or not at all like me. So something that you're against, or you're getting quite negative emotions, your disagreement quite high level. Again, try to avoid 3. Because if it's 3, that means some sort of you're a pleaser. You're trying to please others and you're losing your own identity. Occasionally, we can stay neutral. But if your life decision and your values are neutral at all time, you need to shake up. You need to shake up. You need to find out. You need to be more honest with you. That means probably you might have a trauma. So if you notice you're constantly putting 3, so or whatever, I'll do yes, no, yes, yes, no, I don't know, I don't have my own opinion, I don't have my own values, there's something something not right, yeah? So if you notice that everywhere you want to put 3, that is another alarm, and this is another point of concern, at least for me. That's meaning you need to talk to someone and understand, to help you, direct you to your values. Okay. But back to values, and I'm going to read your questions, and after that I'm going to search what are exactly your values. So this actually test is a personal value survey by Shalom Schwartz. So it's the golden standard, but what I did, I make it a little bit easier for you to count the points. Yeah, but anyway, it's for your use only, for your own knowledge and for your own growth. First section. I love to try new and exciting things. So rank it, yes, exactly like me, or not at all. Whatever number you will get. I crave novelty. I love something new. I want to go to new places at all time. I don't like routine. If I have something new, that this is what I like, or not. You just like, or you're neutral. Yes, a little bit. I like to feel a rush. So in rush, it means everything quick, everything like in action, like in Hollywood movies, you know, they always do, here, there, everywhere. Like on a little bit on adrenaline, noradrenaline, you know, fast with anxious. Yes? No? So, second, 3 question from part number 2. Tradition is my foundation. So very traditional. You value traditions in your family, traditions how you call people, traditions in, I don't know, in the meal traditions or rituals or something like that. Rituals, second question. Rituals are important to me. So rituals, for example, you're waking up, you need to do stretching, you need to brush your teeth, or before you go to bed, you have to read a book, or, you know, some other rituals where you really want to follow. It's very important to you. And the third question, doing things as they have always been done is more important than trying to change things. So you're very conservative, and you set up your routine, and you absolutely don't want to change it. You think there's no need, or if you can change it something, even a little bit, give you a little bit of stress. So yes or no. So, value number 3. I believe in fighting for equality. So you believe a woman and a man have the same rights. You believe that Russian Americans, they're the same, or everybody, I don't know, Palestinian, Israeli, the same. So all the people are the same, and they have to be equal. We're all equal, and we shouldn't separate people on the way who they are. Number 2, I like to stick up for underdog. And question number 3, all people are fundamentally equal. So you believe, doesn't matter where you come from, No, it depends on your religion, your culture, your ethnicity, woman or man, your age. We all the same, and we need to treat people absolutely the same for everyone. That's very important value. Number 4, I think it's important to follow rules. So you have a rule, that's it, you have the rule, and you can't get out of the box of a rule, and you vary a step. No, there's instruction you need because required by law, and that's it. I can't get out of the boundaries, and it's not going to happen. There is the rule, the rules, no new rules. I usually do what others tell me. So you don't like to think about it. You told me, I'm going to do it. That's it. There's no question. It's easy. I've been told, go do X, Y, Z, done, and that's it. There's no questions at all. And you value that. You value because it's, I think you think it's easy. You follow your rules. It's important. That's your value. This is the way you think is the right thing to do. And there's a very important, that's you, and it's great. Things go more smoothly when people follow established rules. That's me, they have a green light, everybody going in green light. So that's it. If somebody going to run something later, getting ready, not green, getting yellow, that's it. That's already somebody cheeky, and you getting quite negative. So rules are important for you, and you believe in everybody should follow rules. Then established rules, the life getting so much easier, so much more controlled. You feel safe, you feel relaxed. And without rules, or when you feel somebody breaking these rules around you, you feel discomfort and you get stressed, irritated, you get like this stressed out. Value number 5. If it feels good, do it. So you very emotional person, and you do how you feel. So rules doesn't matter, equity doesn't matter. You feel it, you do it. That's it. Simple, easy peasy. I seek out pleasure in life. Again, you feel, is it comfortable? It's good for me. I feel pleasure. I will follow. If I'm in discomfort, I dislike something, I withdraw and I'm going away because I'm choosing myself, and all the rest not interested. So you're not really committed to some sort of discomfort. You choose yourself, I would say. And last question. It makes sense to seek out pleasure to avoid pain. So why I need to do the hard job, why I need to work on something that I believe that somewhere I can go and find something better already, that's easy, that's my value. If it's good, I'm staying. Is it getting not good, I'm going away. If it's sunshine with weather, it's good. If it gets raining, I'm not going to bother it. I'm going away somewhere is no rain at all, no trouble. So there is no risk. And this is also values. People live like that. And it will be very hard to change. If you notice your partner living like that, and they're searching only for the pleasure, and they don't want pain or witnessing you struggle and you being in pain, that's their values. Values are very hard to change. Yeah. So if they're already there, if it's your values, just fine, explain that. That's it. That's my values. I'm living by these values. It will be very hard to change, and we shouldn't change them because that's our personality. Value number 6. I like routine and dislike the unexpected. So you like everything to be in order, you like waking up, brush your teeth, having breakfast, go to your work, and you like this routine is very important for you. And if somebody trying to change your agenda, you get super stressed. It's very hard. I crave a predictable life. So you want to know that at 5 o'clock you finish your job, you take your train at 5:20, by 6 o'clock you're at home, you eat your dinner, you play with your children, or you watch your favorite film, you're playing computer games, or something routinely, you enjoy that and you don't want to change it. No, that's fine, I'm adore it. And every changes in your life are trying to change this routine because you're stressed already. So that's as important to understand. It helps me to know what to expect. So this is actually normal for everyone. This is how a brain works. So the brain trying to predict the future. But based on our values, it's my stressing us too much or not stressing us. because it's our expectation, our brain creating predictions. And then you know what to expect. For example, where you're going into, you don't like surprises, for example. Why you might not like the surprise? Because not against your values. Because you want to know what to expect. And surprise will stress you so much. So don't try. Surprise the person whose value is predicted and they don't like unexpected. So if you're gonna make this surprise because you're so fun and you like it, you think it will be great, surprise, and this person will be upset. It's not gonna work. So know your friends, know your family, know yourself, and be open about it. Just tell your friends, listen, I don't want surprises. Because a surprise, really, if you want me to shadow, to step away, go away, make me surprised, and you will see my response. But it will bring us nowhere. So that's why I better ask, what are your values? Or ask these questions to your partner, to your family, to your friends, and not to your work colleagues, to your boss. How do you know his value down there? Interesting to share, because when we know each other's values, we know where we are standing, what will irritate and what response we will get from society, from people around us. Value number 7. It's important to be successful. So you really value success. Whatever work you believe success is so important, so you're working to status. The status is your thing, you want, you had it there, and if you're not getting successful, I don't know, in your project, successful in your understanding success, you get stressed, because for you it's very important. You need to be there. Achieving my goals is one of the greatest joy in my life. So when you making a project or you creating a project, it's very important for you to succeed. You want to be successful. You want to get this trophy, and you want to grow on this social ladder so much. You want to be promoted. You want to get more achievement. You know, these medals. Some people do the job just because they call themselves manager. There's more job, it's more stress. There is not so much difference in terms of money, but they call themselves manager. Sometimes they do more job just to be called a manager, to feel they're more successful. And this is feeling I'm more successful than just a salesperson because I'm a manager. You see? And that's a value, and it's okay. So if somebody craving for that, he'll be a very good manager and he will do a good job because that's his values. Getting what I want in life is among my most important value. So you want it, I want it, I get it. So I want to be manager, whatever it costs me, I will be manager. So it's quite character, the person knows what he wants in life, success is important, and he will achieve his goals during the life, regardless anything. So it's important, and it's very important to understand that these people are usually quite successful, quite rich people. They're successful in their life, they have a lot of achievements, but the way how they get it, that success, that is another question. So, value number 8. I aspire to power. So you like power. You might like to feel like you have power and you have influences on others. You're craving, you really want to feel, you need it, you need this. Quite a lot of men like that, they want to feel like they have a power. I like to tell others what to do. So you like to be boss, you like this power, you like to control the situation, you like to feel that people doing what being told. And there are people who like to follow your rules. We just need to find these people and they will be happy. So you happy because, remember other questions, in another value, there are people who really just craving for it. Just tell me what to do. I'll be so happy. It's just my value. I want a peace. I want to follow rules. You just tell me what to do and I'll follow. So these people exist. You just need to choose them in the right way. They need to understand, is that your true values? And then this boss who likes the power, he likes to do, I'm right, I won't succeed, we do X, Y, Z, and he has another people who will do that. And everybody happy. So it's possible to create the good environment, to be with the right people, then share values, but we need to share some other values. Yeah? So here is opposite values. But we need to have a people still, it's very important there to share some sort of values as well. So it's not only like we're absolutely opposite, no values at all together, and I'm telling you, I'm your boss, and now we are so different, then all the values contradict each other. No, that's not going to work. Okay, I enjoy being in charge of a situation. You like to be final, to hold these final words. Again, you like to be decision maker, and again, this is all about the power. It is about your control. They're very good managers. They're very good CEO of the companies. They hold it structured quite nicely. So, but also we need to see combination with other values of these people. So, value number 9, helping other is the most important thing. So here is majority of healthcare. So I'm from healthcare profession, and I would say people helping, we're going to help people with needs, with pain, and they're emotionally, they're going to study so many years. They're getting ready to get to medical school because it's so hard to get in. They're learning, they're studying, they're practicing, and they start helping people because we truly want to help. That is the values. The core value is a part of personality. And when we help others, I can say, because it's one of my biggest values, I feel if I'm not going to help others with advice, with help or do something, it's like they gone through useless. So when I know I can improve somebody else's life and I can help somebody, I feel I have done something great. So helping others is the most important thing. And if that your value in daily values for you, then put 5. If you're more not concerned about it, put your number. Caring for others is one of the most important things in life. Again, here is definitely, you can say, about your profession. Caring for others, helping others, support others when they are in needs is very important to you, and you value this like air. The highest goal is in serving humanity. Again, you want to make sure everything what you do, every single day, actions, you're helping others from suffer, from pain, and helping others to achieve or go somewhere in the right direction. So it was value number 9. So value number 10. It's important to me to feel authentic to who I really am. So you really don't like to pretend. So if you feel this way, you with different words, honest and very open person. And if you like red hair or green, or you want to be bold, you want to show your feelings, you want to show it, and your value is important for you to dress up the way you want, to express yourself the way you want, piercing, tattoos, that sort of things. And to be who you are, or wearing your traditional dress, depends on your culture, depends on your religion, because you value that. It's very important to you. I value my creativity and my individualism. So you love the way who you are. So you really value the way how creative you are, your style. You value your way how you look, and you're not ashamed of that because you value that, and you value others as well. You value people who not look so different in comparison of others, like a screaming with unusual look, and think, wow, I value that. I think it's a great person. It's not scared of society, not scared of showing off. And I hold to my core values no matter what. So that means you have very, very strict values, your core values, and it's very important for you to keep them. Okay, that was 10 core values, and now's the time to count how many points you collected. So maximum points will be 15. And usually we share around 3 basic values. So daily life, around these 3 values. See how many you have. You can't have all of them because they contradict each other. But you will see these 3 core values, very important to you to highlight them, identify what they are, and then, so let's discover them. First core value was about stimulation. That means your excitement, novelty, and change in your life is very important for you. So you constantly need something new. You need to travel. You need different stimulations. You're bored of different routines. You're changing your agenda per day so many times. And that's normal. That's your value. It's absolutely fine. Someone who seeks new adventures. So you, for example, in the morning being nowhere and then, oh my God, let's me travel. You buy the tickets and you're ready. I'm gone. And people just who plan something, I'm so sorry. That's a great opportunity. And this type of people, this value, they will do that, and they feel excited, and it will be very important for them. They travel frequently. They do a lot of high risk activities. So don't care. Just want they will live in this adrenaline, gone. And they are actually driven by dopamine. So quite dopaminic people, they want this reward. So the idea kick in there, they're gone. Okay. Value number 2, tradition. Respect, commitment, acceptance of the customs and ideas of culture or religion is very important. For example, you're Christian, you don't use, for example, in your family against contraception, or you're Muslim, or you have you follow different religions. You follow culture. It's very, very important tradition. You follow different rituals, celebrating festivals. You follow long-standing family customs. You celebrate every single event, and it's very important for you. So for these people, it's very important to respect, number one, that. And if you know it's very important, it's their value, please send the kind word. If you know, for example, it's Hindu from India and they're super value traditions, make sure you send them the line. If it's your very good close friends, make sure you acknowledge their values. Don't blank them. Learn a little bit. It's so easy nowadays. They will value so much. If it's already our values, you share different values, please make sure you keep them noticed, and you keep them inspired and respected by the values. So value number 3 is universalism. So universalism is appreciation, tolerance, protection of the welfare and the people and the nature. So they appreciate, they understand, they like equity, they like justice and environmental protection, for example. They advocate for human rights, they support environmental stability and promote social justice initiatives. So it just, they like that sort of things. And this is part of your value. Number 4, conformity. Restraint of actions, inclination and impulses likely to upset or harm others and violate social expectation or norms. A desire to fit in with social rules and avoid negative concept of behavior. So rules are super important. You follow laws, social norms, and showing respect to others. So you wouldn't speed, your respect is great. It's very, very good citizen. It's very good person for society. If you follow rules and you respect rules, it's very important to you. It's great because it's very social. So it's definitely outside will be out of, for example, a crime and psychopathy, because psychopaths, they don't respect that. Yeah, they don't respect the rules. They don't respect. There's not their values, I would say. So it's a very good sign if you are value number 4, conformity, and you follow the rules, and you know the rules are made for benefits and for the good. You truly believe in that. So number 5 is hedonism, and that is a pleasure and gratification for oneself. So you love, enjoy, desire. You will be in the air of the party. There is only fun. There is laugh. There is show. There is celebrities. There is status things. There are lots of luxury items. These people usually you can see hedonic people very easily nowadays on Instagram, very easily. That will be luxury items. The girls are going to wear different luxury, I don't know, they will show, because they value so much. If you follow Instagram, you see so much of the people. They will be in a fancy restaurant constantly celebrating, because they're constantly choosing only good moment. Yeah, it wouldn't be tears, it wouldn't be something helping or do something. They will be fun. There will be nice, beautiful dish. That will be beautiful holiday, seaside. And these people engage in activities bring personal pleasure, luxury spa, or for the man it will be a very expensive fancy car. So whatever, I don't know. They're constantly enjoying themselves. So the life is too short to do something different in comparison to that. So it's easy to spot, very easy to spot. And you just need to know that's values. This is what people value in their life. Values very hard to change. So if you notice that and your value is not aligned with that type of lifestyle, you value different things, that you have to understand that your journey probably wouldn't be together. You don't share the same values. If it's only values, if you don't share values at all, it's not going to work. Yeah. So if you can, not against these values, it's fine. But go on Instagram is a great thing. On one page, you literally see the person values, what we value the most. If somebody talking, listen what they talk about. Because that's action. If somebody took the picture, can imagine. So we are living the half a life and they're taking the pictures. They believe it's important. Why they put all this stuff online? Because we believe it's important. So if I believe it's not important, I wouldn't share with you. I wouldn't talk about it. But I think it's very important. Everything I'm talking about, everything I want to share, I think is so valuable. I put it there. So if you want to a little bit understand the values of your friends, go their social media platform. And if they don't have social media, look after the actions, what they do. So just record the actions, because actions represent other values, true values. Yeah, one thing, we all want to be kind, we all want to be helping others, but actually our value is to having fun, going on holidays and not be bothered if somebody unwell, to help some. That's it. These people, and you know what, when these people together, they're fine. You're not well, you disappear. You go away and you come back when you're good. You recovered, you're fine again, you're welcome. These people, they live like that. And they're fine. So, but other people who not sharing this value, step back. We have so many different people who have different values. So we just need to identify them. So, value number 6 is security. It's very important, mainly for women. Security, probably not only for women, for everyone, is the basic hierarchy of needs. We all need security, but this might be value or not value. When we value the most, that means we're prioritizing that. So that I'm saying, then you choose your values. It means this is your priorities. This is your daily choices. So security is a safety, is harmony, is stability in your relationships, is stability in your, in terms of finances, in terms of your nutrition, as protection. You know you get protected. You know nobody will come in and hurt you unexpectedly. You live in a safe neighborhood. You have a strong value of this security. You're very protective as well. You will be protective because they're so important for you. And safety in everything. So if you go somewhere, is that safe? You wouldn't go somewhere just for fun, but in dangerous place. You will make sure your activity, what you do, is safe for you and for your loved ones, because that's your value. That's your driving force. So number 7 is achievement. And achievement is a personal success through demonstrating competence according to social status. It's a little bit a status thing. And achievement is, for example, I like cross-stitching or whatever I do in life. I like achievement as well.
Hello, I hope you have a great day.
Yes, I do. And I like to see results. And I like to get this achievement. I like getting certificates. I like to start the project. I like to finish to the end. And achievement, for example, for my value is very important. So if I'm starting, I want to finish it because I want to have this achievement. And then I'm set up the goal, and I would like to go to this goal to the end. So fun can wait. You know, everything on the rest can wait. But that's my value, for example. And desire to be recognized for one abilities. So yes, success. If I start my PhD, I'll make sure I finish it. So achievement is not only on the status thing, it's also as a personality trait, that value that I'm starting to go and bring this to the end. Yeah, it's personality. And if you're trying to disturb this person from their achievements or something they started, and then every single day they're going to get that, to achieve and get to the point where we're headed, please don't do that, because first of all, if it's really strong value for this person, they will find a way. We'll just rid of you. You will be rid of you. So if this person is valued for you, just support and be around. Power. So now for social status here again, achievements are very important. Some sort might be a little bit comply and be very similar to power. But power is a prestige. It's control, it's a dominance above other people. They like authority. So, for example, when you see in couples in a big years gap between women and men, so one of them definitely will be dominant. Usually it's the person who is older will be more dominant. So sometimes this woman 10 years older, that means this woman sharing this dominance and power. She likes to be in charge. She likes to be respected. She likes to be in control, and she wants to lead. Older person lead. Yeah. In this case, you need to understand the couples. That's absolutely fine in life. Not everyone wants to lead. I don't like, for example, lead everything. No, I prefer to do my achievement, to get the goal and get there. And I easily, for example, leave the power to somebody else. I don't like the power. I don't like this shift. I don't like to be a leader, to feel this is actually stressing me. So even but I love achievements. So I'm a very good, probably team player. I like do things and I do them, but I don't like to feel this power. But others do. And this example, they pursue of influence. They big authority. They need politics. They're very good speakers. They will be so confident in probably sometimes in social media, because they want to power you, want to control you, want you to follow you, want to feel that, importance in their life. They might seek leadership roles, like to be managers. So this person will agree without money, without any extra money to be manager, for example, just to feel then the extra work is extra stress, but they strive for that. They strive for wealth. They will try to keep their position in society. It's very important for them. And if you lose in that, there's a true tragedy for them. Okay. Next is benevolence. A perceiving enhancement of welfare of those with whom one is for personal contact. It's concern of the well-being of the loved ones and close ones. So really caring, you're concerned about other people, you're concerned about our neighborhood. And with different words, so quite kind is act of kindness for your friends, for your community. You notice that people struggling, and you don't need to say what to do. You just go there. With different ways, they're very kind people. They helping someone with needs. They helping others. They are there. There's somebody needed. So this is healthcare professionals. A lot of them, a lot of people goes there because they value this. This is their life. And they live by that, and every day going to help somebody when somebody needs, somebody struggles, somebody hurt. They just enjoy it. It's not stressful for them. You see, if somebody give that type of behavior cause a lot of stress or discomfort, these people just enjoying it. Yeah, but there is a limit. Yes, in kindness there's a limit. These people can easily burn out. Yeah, because burnout comes from these emotions. They very open emotional, and they give a lot of emotion to others. That is a kindness. It's not financial. It's not only physical. I can go and wash your dishes and clean, cut your grass or do something for you. No, it's a very rich emotional involvement in that. And quite often these people burn out the most. Yeah, so if you know that that is the value of your friend, make sure you protect them as well. Don't overuse it. Don't overabuse it. Yeah, because it's is that important. And number 10 is self-direction, is independence. Through an action, they choose, they create. Nobody will tell me what to do and how to do. So they like desire their own autonomy, they like freedom, they like activity. Person who values self-direction. I decided I'm going to do this, X, Y, Z, and you prioritize learning new skills. You know what to do. You control your life very well. You know what you want, and you pursue your personal interest. Yeah. So, how many points you get? Did you manage to identify your values? Did you identify to understand you a little bit better? Do research. Record. How do you live your daily life? How your life complies with your values? Do you use your values daily? So how do you represent them? How often? How about your friends? What values you share with your few, I would say 3 best friends. That's normal, have 3 best friends. If you have more than best friends, that probably you just didn't rank them properly. What are their values? Because if you're a good friend, believe me, they're absolutely fine to share with you about their values, because it's a real good friend as yours. It's like it's a part of you, really. You're so enjoying so many things together. That's why you're good friends, because you have so much in common. And of course, relationships is the key. So as I said, you need to build mutual understanding. You need to know what are this person's values. For example, if you know you share 3 values and your partner share 3 values, and 2 values linked together and one value different. So here we need patience and forgiveness. Please, it's worth it. It's already if your 2 values aligned together. Don't expect all the values to be the same. No, that's wrong. Because when all the values together, it might become too boring. So make sure you have your core values similar, because that will keep you together. The values keeping people together, not money, not the house, not the party. For the party, yeah, for people who have a party, but it's only one value, and you have 3. So even the party driving you, and I don't know, in the bar or clubbing or going on holiday and fancy restaurants, keeping you together. What other values? So make sure you have 2 values together. So party is 1, but which one is second? Is that the same or is not? So it's only one value together. That wouldn't last. You need at least 2. Yeah, more it's fine. So 2 values comply, you share 2 values together. This is a good sign. You can go ahead, and you probably will value for a long time, and your connection will stay for longer. And this is another 3rd core value. We should learn about it, be patient, and learn how to forgive. Because if it's probably wouldn't be other values, it will be different values. And here we need to love, understand, relax about it, and commit to your calmness and acceptance. Acceptance that your loved one is slightly different comparison to you. And this is a great part. So please learn, please discover, please make mental notes about it. Please list these values for your best, these 5 people, the closest people, your circle. Do you know the values? Do you live by the values? Do you acknowledge their values? Do you know how important? And practice this daily, and you will see result in stress reduction. If you using that, is living meaningful life. You living by your values. And the people who not living by your values, they just will stress you out. They will drag you down. They will drag you away from your life force. Will put you away. You wouldn't be able to go. The stress is a loop. You need to break it. Somehow, we need to do it. We need to learn. So this is what they're doing in here. Values straighten the emotional connection, managing conflicts. So because it's not a conflict really. When you know that's your value and it's not my value, but we share different values, I'm more relaxed about it. Okay, you value that. It's not a point to argue, because you're not going to win the argument. Because this is personal value. That's it. That's not my value. My love value is slightly. I love you anyway. You're my best friend, or you're my beloved spouse. It's still, that's your opinions, that's fine. And trying to soften the shells and the corners of arguments on the conflict, because the value conflict's always going to happen, and we need to learn how how to manage them, foster long-term compatibility. Yeah, so this is a strongest prediction, because when two people live by the shared values, they will be happy, they will change, they will feel that so different, it's so happy, it will be just like, oh God, it's so good. Just want to, I want to stay with you forever. This is you don't want the moment to end because it's so easy. You go in such a flow. This is a flow state. We're going to discuss one day, another day, about the flow state. So extra value test, because this is the good and standard one. But if you want to know a little bit more, I can give you some recommendations. You can go online and search. But a good test is www.lifevaluesinventory.org. So you can go there, and there will be another research, another approach to values that will be able to help you addition to that if you want to confirm or you want to go a little bit deeper. And another www.viacharacter.org, another platform, then you can do other tests and you can comply or confirm tests which is done. So, what is if you're living without other values, and what's going to happen if you ignore them, and people or community or a person ignoring your values? So they know, for example, values. You declare your values and you say, listen, that's my values, very important to me. Yeah, this is how I live. That's my actions, and that's me. If person disrespected, is mean immaturity. And immaturity, if somebody 40 or 50 or 30 years, is mean this person mature enough. It might be still immature because he's not ready to accept you and your values. He just values himself, and he believes in his values is the best values, and your values is nothing. He's causing only emotionally unstable person, because he will come running around trying to prove you that your values are wrong and my values are right. These people will have a poor impulse control because they wouldn't tolerate. Immature person, they have no clue about the values at all. They will be very impulsive, because they will have even aggression if something, they hear something or they do something, they will have very impulsive attacking you for your values without clear understanding that is fine. That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with the person. It's wrong with you. It's wrong with you that you're immature. You don't understand that you have to respect. People are different. And there's nothing wrong. People have different values. Narcissism. Narcissism is these people, for example, like at all-time parties or only about themselves. They like only comfort, and they believe that they quite often, narcissism will be this, they like to tell people what to do. They might be quite high, bossy around, and they're like only good stuff happening, luxury things, good time spending, good time. They're absolutely not interested in helping others or whatever. So narcissism is immature individual. Yeah, then you clearly value yourself and put yourself high again, your values and your behavior, and you don't see emotional needs or other values or respecting other values, and to be able even integrated. So integrating in society, this means accept other people's values and be integrated. Dependency. So dependency is the people who are doormats, I would say, who wouldn't have too much values. Then these people, as I said from the beginning, I'm free. If you rank everything free, that's quite a good prediction of immaturity. You just didn't grow your values, you didn't grow your maturity, you didn't grow to your own personality. You're stuck in terms of, I want to please mommy and daddy, or I want to please something for not to get punished. And of course there's probably a lot of trauma for these people, and they need to investigate it. It's never late to change. It's never late to investigate where the problem is. It's never late to do that. If you think you're already 40, 50, 60 years old, and you know about the trauma, or you find out about it, it's never late to make changes and live by your values. It's never late to make it, never. You're still breathing, you're still moving around. The life will end, then your heart's still beating. Then it's too late, yes. Then you have next life. Superficial relationships. Superficial relationships mean you're not ready to accept other people values. You keep everything superficial. Only again, hedonic part, funny, it's good, it's been a great time, and that's it. It's very superficial. You're not going in the depth of other values. Yeah, hedonism is very, very limited. People, avoidance of responsibility. Avoid responsibility again. This is part of immaturity. It just person didn't grow up. You're stuck, you don't want to take responsibility, you're not growing up, you don't understand life, you don't understand the values, you don't know how to live on them, and you avoid them. Because when, then people don't know things, they're scared of them. If you don't know about the safety, it's like a flow state. Again, I will bring back, like, I don't know, mountain climbing. You feel so scary, isn't it? When you look at these people go climbing there. Or on a wave, how dangerously they're enjoying it. So we feel it's dangerous for us, but it's not dangerous for them. Well, of course it is dangerous, yeah, but they're training these skills. But we are avoiding, what I want to say, we are avoiding because we're immature, we don't know things. And immaturity coming from lack of knowledge and lack of practicing this knowledge. So more we learn, more we practice, more we discover, first of all, about ourselves and our loved ones, about the society around us, more we're growing, and less we are scared of responsibility. They are scared to step ahead. They're not scared to face some sort of danger. They're not scared of this big mountain climbing up because they have knowledge, and they have skills, and they have a practice in it for years. So if we're all going to practice it, learn about yourself, and moving ahead, we will limit this immature syndromes, immaturity in our society. We have to. We're stuck with all this immature imagination, with all this narcissistic and hedonic Instagram, and all these images, what you see, all these values, what modern life showing us is all about possessions. They don't really see too much, because if you talk about religion, if you talk about equity, you might be punished, you might be said, but everybody's fine in modern life about holiday and having fun. But the fun is the most dangerous stress. So the more fun you have in your life, the more fun, the more stress you will get. As it will be a loop. So it's very, very hard to get out of success and fun. Conflict avoidance is another part of immaturity. So this is number 3 again. So I don't want a conflict. Yeah, I agree with everything. The one thing is respect of another person's opinion. And different is the conflict avoidance. Avoidance is gone. Yeah, sometimes that is different reasons why we're going on, but it's an immature approach to life. It's immature personality as well. So guys, you have to work about it. If you know you're avoiding personality, responsibilities, you're avoiding conflict, you want to please everyone, you can't please everyone. You're not $100. You can't please everyone. Nobody can love you. So even if you're in self-centered behavior, so you are egoistic and ego very powerful in you, and you think only everything on your own behalf, so you don't think of others. So others bring to me, I'm pleased, there is no issue, there's no conflict, I'm fine, everything is something getting wrong somewhere, oh no, because I'm getting stressed, I can't do that, I think about myself, I should choose myself, and this is what I'm doing now, because I'll get upset, I get stressed, I'm not going to do it. It's that immaturity, yeah, so work on it, no excuse, you have to understand, accept it, and commit to changes. This is what we have to do. Resistance to change, oh God. Then you say is that I'm immature, I don't have a knowledge, and I don't want to change. Because you think you're born already, this. It's well known that from 90s, from 1970s, 80s, 90s up to 2000, even up to 2010, but it was depending on the country. At school, they took these options. They're gonna say all the children are great, it's amazing, whatever you do, you have a talent, you're well done, good, nice try. And they didn't punish the children for wrongdoings. Yeah, so they actually, without being done, they say, oh, that's a good boy, what's a good try. And what happened, we called raised narcissism. Raised narcissism that people don't even try because they know nothing will be no punishment if they do something bad, because you say, good try, you're such a nice boy, you have other talents, but here you mess up everything. So, and what happened with a big chunk of generation, sadly, is raised narcissism. So this narcissism might be born. So narcissism is some sort of black child in the brain. In terms of emotional part of the brain, prefrontal cortex, is not developed. And narcissists, abusers, psychopaths, that is sometimes born condition. The children are born, but raised narcissism, the children born normal and healthy, but society treat them and pushing them narcissistic traits, and they behave as narcissists. So with different words, they're not really narcissists. They still have emotions. They're not comply to all the clinical, I would say, psychological, neuroscientific part of narcissism. So they're healthy, but they're raised narcissism. Raised narcissism that they're not doing a good job. They're not behaving nicely, but they are getting aggressive if you're going to tell them something. With different word, immaturity. Immaturity. And they're resistant to change because they believe they're already so good because they've been raised like that. You don't need to change. You're just good the way who you are. So it's good for self-esteem. However, now people who have children, they notice that now in schools they're trying to reverse it because everything done in 30 years are 2-3 generations of narcissism. They look on Instagram and you will see what's going on. So this narcissist, they are the start. These 40 years old princesses. She's 40 years, she's a princess. And princesses, they don't cook, they don't clean. Their nails should be always looking very great. They don't clean toilet, don't even think to clean the toilet. Because princess never clean the toilet, she is a princess, she's born a princess. And then she's doing that, she hates all the world because she is a princess. Oh my God, and then she clean the toilet because it's dirty. So it's very sad. Is immature, and sadly we have a lot of them. So if you notice that type of traits, that you've been raised in an environment that people constantly telling you how amazing you are, how good you are, you never get the punishment, or being realistic, we all beautiful. I work in beauty over 15 years in aesthetic medicine. We all beautiful people, all without exception. We all amazing beauty people, and the beauty is not coming from the filter or from the makeup we're putting on or from the dress. The beauty comes together from us, from inside out. That is the beauty. It's combination both together. I never see ugly people. I see ugly environment. I see people that live against the values. I see a lot of stress and a lot of health issues, and that affect beauty, and that's a fact earlier or later. So that's why age gracefully. Maybe you notice some older people were so beautiful. If you look at every single line, they're old or wrinkly, but they're so beautiful. And the beauty coming from the way how the lines developed, wrinkles, the way how the muscle worked over life, and they're frowning, and you can't hide it. You can't hide face. Face is a mirror of our soul. It's a mirror of the way how you lived your life. You can't hide it. You won't be able to hide it. At least good professional, good specialists will always see it. And this is what we do in Chinese medicine. This is what we do in psychology, in aesthetic medicine. All experts from this field will be able to identify a person very well, because you can't hide it. You see it. So it's never late to change. If you feel resistance to change, if you feel you are amazing because you are the best, you have the best profile, a lot of people even don't want to do the test to find out the weak somewhere, you don't want self-improve, just know you're immature. Okay, we all have some sort of things we need to work on, so don't think I'm punish you and telling you how better or immature you are. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to encourage everyone for changes, encourage everyone to take responsibility for their actions. I encourage everyone to support national health system, our society, to live a better life, kinder life, to share your experience and support our loved ones. Be around them. Do not ignore them. Support them. They need you the most. And that was the key. Live by your values, identify your values, share your values, and accept and commit to others. Okay, that's all for today.